This is my attempt at an F15, mainly because from some angles it looks a bit like an F15. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a standard sheet of A4 typing paper. If you're American, I suppose you'll just have to use a normal typing paper. We're going to fold it lengthwise in half. All the way down. As you can see, I'm reusing this bit of printer paper here. So put it lengthwise in half down there. We're going to open out. Now what we're going to do is we're going to fold this edge down to about 1.5 inches from the bottom, so 4 centimetres. It can be anywhere from 1.25 inches to 1.5 inches. I just like 1.5 inches. I think it looks best. Make sure everything's even, and we're going to fold across. And now what we're going to do is we're going to make basically a water bomb base. So I'm going to take this edge, I'm going to lay that down along that edge. If you don't know how to make a water bomb base, look it up. Down, across, and then I should end up with a straight line travelling down there, out there. We're going to do the same on the other side. I'm going to open it up. We're going to lay this edge so it forms that crease, goes straight down the centre line. I'm going to open it out again. So that's going to be the basic form of the aircraft. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to fold this across out of the way. I'm going to fold from the tip here down to about 1 centimetre or 1/2 inch there. It's not too critical, but 1/2 inch, 1 centimetre is fine. So I'm just going to fold this over so it's about 1 centimetre. That looks about right. It doesn't have to be exact, as long as it's symmetrical with the other side. So now we've got this edge folded over, and now I'm going to fold these two over and do the other side. So I'm going to fold this up from the point, from the tip, down to the same distance. Make sure it's the same distance. And you can check for symmetry by folding up, making sure they're the same length there, and they appear to be symmetrical. Going back to the first side again, so opening out, and then going to fold that crease line again down that centre line. So take that crease line, fold down the centre line, and then where it intersects there, where that fold of paper is, I'm going to fold from there so that this comes up, this edge comes and just touches that point. So go fold up, just touches that point. So it's almost a straight line all the way down there. So we fold this over and do the same on this other side. I take this edge, I lay it down the centre line, from where this flap is, I fold from that point and put this edge on that tip there. Again, symmetry is more important here than exact measurement. So I'm just going to check to make sure it's symmetrical, and these two are excellent. So opening it back out, I'm now going to give it some wings. So I fold flap down, I'm going to fold this edge here to that centre crease again, that first crease that we put in. Cool. And over, and I'm going to do the same on the other side. One to the centre. And now I'm just going to use a pen to put some strong creases in here. Make sure all of these creases hold. So just anything round, barrel-like, you know. So now let's put in the wings. So opening that flap out again, I'm going to go so about 1.5 inches So 4 centimeters from the top, and in half an inch here, so about a centimeter, I'm going to fold along that line. So I'm going to fold from that point to there. Like so. Fold across. Now I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. I can just do this by symmetry. I'll fold up. So it's going to end up about 1.5 inches from the front. It can be anywhere from 1 inch to 1 3/4 inches, so don't get too anal retentive over it. Open it out. There's my wing form. Just check for symmetry, make sure they look nice and beautiful. Now I'm going to fold it in half along the original line. So I'm going to fold it up. And now along here about 1 centimeter, so half an inch, or just after half an inch from the bottom, I'm going to draw that one. I'm going to fold it along that line. So it's parallel with the bottom edge. Get a bit of serious crease power going. I'm going to do the same on the other side. So I'm going to fold over, and I'm going to, by symmetry, I'm just going to fold that up. So the wings are the same, tails are the same, edges the same. So we're just about finished. The only thing now for the F15, so we've just about got the F15 complete. We just have to do these tail fins. We're going to do the tail fin. So I'm going to fold this flap here. This flap here that we folded earlier, I'm going to fold it parallel with that edge there. So, and I do this other side by symmetry. So fold those up. And now, just make sure they sit down, we have a twin fin fighter with tail surfaces that flies very well. That's my F15.